Do you experience euphoria when you win a website project, closely followed by dread because you realize you actually have to deliver it? Hey, my name is Lee Matthew Jackson. I'm the host of the Trailblazer FM podcast, and I'm proud to be a Cloudways Maverick. Today, I'm going to share with you the 8 stages of our web design process that ensure we deliver projects on budget, on time, and importantly, they're profitable. In the early days, we didn't have a clearly defined process. We were not sure where to start. We wasted time in multiple discovery meetings. Clients were constantly asking what was meant to happen next. Their confidence in us would suffer. The project would so often stall, and the brief would get out of control, affecting profits and the deliverables. Nowadays, we have a clearly defined process, structured and focused discovery meetings. Clients are aware of the process end to end and are fully bought in, and projects get completed on time. We build exactly what was agreed and we make a healthy profit. So let's jump into those 8 stages of our website design process, and do note there'll be a link in the comments with more information so you can set up your project management system with all of the key steps within each stage. In our agency, the common deliverable was to design a WordPress theme and have our clients input their content later on in the process. So if you are an agency that relies on the content up front to do the design, then you will need to make some small amends to this process. The first stage is discovery. This is where you will meet with the client and outline everything that they need. This is also the perfect opportunity for you to help the client understand what the end-to-end process is for the build of their website. Quick plug, we've done a video on getting paid for discovery meetings, and a link will be in the description below, and maybe it's appearing somewhere on the screen. By the end of the discovery phase, we have a document that clearly defines exactly what's going to be built, and we've also outlined every single stage along with dates so everybody knows what's going on and everybody's expectations are set. Next, we move on to stage 2, which is wireframing. This is the process where we lay out what the site structure will be. For example, where the logo may appear, where a menu may appear, where advertising banners may be, and so on. Again, we've done a video on wireframing and some cool tools. Link in the description below. Maybe it's appearing somewhere on the screen. This stage is super important because we can get the overall layout of the website signed off by our client. It's so much harder and more time intensive to change the layout of a design than it is to do a simple wireframe. So stage 2, get the wireframes signed off and then move into stage 3, which is design. In this stage, we are going to design using the client's branding and some example content, the full website based on the discovery meeting. The layout will be dictated by the wireframes, and then we'll go through a process of presenting those designs to the client and then getting sign off. Sign off at this stage is super important because we're going to commit that design to code. We need to build a WordPress theme. It's going to look as the client expects, and if they make changes later on in the process, that's going to add more time to the project. It's going to create more code. So you've guessed it, stage 4 is the code. It's the development of the website based on the designs and also based on the discovery meeting. That would be any extra features the client is expecting beyond what's the default operation of WordPress or whatever platform you're using. We hit with stage 5, which is QA and testing. QA is quality assurance. We're going to make sure the website performs well in all browsers and devices. The testing ensures all the features work as we expect. We'll also get the client involved in some of this testing just to ensure that everything matches their expectations, and also they're good at finding things that we aren't. When you're so close to the project, you don't often see a glaring, obvious glitch in the UX, but a client may then ask you what may seem like a really basic question, and you suddenly realize you've not linked two elements together. It's a really healthy exercise. Stage 6, we take our client through a full training exercise, and we also term this as UAT, user acceptance testing. Our client will go through, be fully trained on how to use the website, how to enter the content. They will then start doing some practice content, let us know of any further issues, and at the end of that process, we'll sign off the build. It's at the end of the training stage that we would invoice the client. For us, our agreement would be to design and build a website ready for them to input their content at their leisure. Therefore, we don't have to wait as an agency for them to finish their content. We've already delivered everything that we have agreed upon. Some agencies, however, will build the website and input the content. So, like I said earlier, you may need to move the content stage, which is stage 7 for us, up to the beginning so you can get all of that content up front before you start the wireframing. So for us, we've now already invoiced. We can sit back for the content stage, awaiting our client to finish inputting everything that they want to, and when they're ready, we move into stage 8, which is publish. So those are the 8 key stages of a website design and build project in our agency. You can evolve it for your business, for your workflows. Like I said, there's a link below in the description for you to download a spreadsheet with all of the subtasks of each stage. So feel free to edit that till your heart's content and import that into your own project management system. What are your processes? How do they differ to ours? Let us know below in the comments. Whilst you're there, give us a like, hit subscribe, and why not ding that bell notification icon? If you weren't aware, Cloudways has an amazing agency resource pack available to you, full of processes, procedures that you could be using in your agency. So again, go ahead and check out the notes below for the link. Folks, if we don't see you in the comments, let's see you in the next episode.